Good evening and welcome to Bondurant, Iowa for a little non-con matchup on the girls' side between the visiting Pella Christian Eagles and your Bondurant for our Bluejays. Patrick Meyer here with Chad Carlson on the call. How you doing, Chad?
I'm doing great, Patrick. How about yourself tonight?
Oh, good. Ready for a single game of action. A little behind our planned start time. The JV game went a little long, but we're excited to get going here, and we'll expect a lot of action. We were just talking two very evenly matched teams. You have the Blue Jays led by Kaylee Hansen and Tiara Bergeron, both averaging around 9 or 10 points a game, and then the rest of the starting lineup for the Jays all right around that 6 points a game, and Tenley, Addison, and Morgan. And you go over and look at the other side, maybe a little higher on the high end, but Kokmarinsky's at 13 and DeVries at 10, but then you go 9, 4, and 3 for their other stars. So you look at the percentages you have on the screen there, points for, points against, field goal percentage, it looks like we're having a really exciting close matchup tonight.
Yeah, it's a really even battle, and there's a metric that a lot of us look to. It's the BC Moore website, and I think you said it's a 2-point predicted victory for the Blue Jays, which is essentially your home court advantage. So, just a really evenly matched couple of teams from two kind of powerhouse conferences as far as the 3A, 4A world of girls basketball goes. And I think Coach Kelly Obley's really looking for this type of opponent, and not necessarily a breakthrough win. Breakthrough win maybe is somebody you're a 5 to 10 point underdog against, but just to beat a solid team and really get kind of that district tournament or regional tournament type feel where you're playing somebody that you're not terribly familiar with, but traditionally has had a pretty good basketball culture.
As we look for the starting lineups, first for the Pella Christian Eagles, at guard, junior number 1, Jessa DeVries. At guard, junior number 4, Sophia Slogger. At guard, junior number 5, Bryn Runner. At forward, senior number 13, Eddie Van Arendonk. And at forward, junior number 35, Rachel Kokmarinsky. And for your Blue Jays, at guard, senior number 5, Morgan Moeller. At guard, junior number 10, Tiara Bergeron. At forward, senior number 23, Addison Brown. At forward, sophomore number 33, Tenley Freed. And at forward, sophomore number 34, Kaylee Hansen. Blue Jays have had the same starting lineup all season. The Eagles have mixed theirs up a little bit. Van Arendonk and Kokmarinsky have started every game, but we'll step aside for the playing of the national anthem. Good to see a decent number of the boys basketball teams showing up to support when they don't have a game tonight.
Good turnout, I would say. Yeah, for sure.
Might have heard them singing the national anthem over the faint.
They were passionately bringing the anthem tonight. Yep. This is a long, tall, athletic-looking team Pella Christian brings onto the floor tonight. Blue Jays usually have pretty favorable matchups with their inside presence of Freed and Hansen, so be a good matchup there.
jump's going to be between Rachel Kokmarinsky and Kaylee Hansen. Hansen able to secure the tip back to Morgan Moeller, and we're off.
Man-to-man.
Moeller with the ball, DeVries on her. Tenley going to drive, and Morgan was cutting to the basket, looking maybe for a backdoor cut.
Blue Jays are going to set up in their pressure look. Looks like a little 1-2, 1-1, three-quarter court pressure. Try to speed the Eagles up a little bit.
And Eagles match the turnover to start with. Almost the exact same direction on the court. We talked about how similar they are. Barely they wanted to start the game offensively.
Turnovers, both 10 seconds apiece.
One more press here this time from the Eagles.
Yeah, and they've got a runner out there on the front of that press, which...
Nice feed. Kaylee Hansen with the bucket. Tenley feeds her from half court. DeVries gets it across court. Slaughter. Back to DeVries. DeVries for a long three-pointer. No good. Tipped in the air. Moeller comes down with the rebound. Comes to the jump shot. Berggren tried to feed Hansen, but Kokmarinsky is able to get a hand on that.
Yeah, Kaylee was open. She had good position early on, just couldn't get the ball, and by the time Berggren got it to her, it was just a little too late.
Trying to feed Kokmarinsky in the paint. Shot up. Rebound, Addison Brown. Looked like the ball was almost tied up on the way. Shot clock didn't reset.
Oh my gosh, that's a really tough time to ask to reset the clock. Mechanically that's probably the right thing to do, but you kind of stop a fast break.
They want 33 seconds on the shot clock, and we're trying to figure out how to. The good news is, we cleared half court in 2 seconds. Oh, 32, my bad. This could be why the JV game took too long.
Yeah, we don't have our usual bench crew here tonight either. They're doing the best they can to get it officials' directions.
Brown trying to hit Moeller on the back cut. A little too far under the hoop. Kaylee Hansen out top. Tried to feed Brown. Brown stepped through, shot up, no good. Loose ball, Kokmarinsky with the rebound.
And Kokmarinsky comes in averaging over 12 rebounds a game, so that might be the first of many we see from her.
Slaughter back to Kokmarinsky. Drive by runner. Tip ball loose. Berggren just rips it away. She might have shot a weight room on the way in. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Now we're going to get a jump ball between Addison, Jessa, and Sophia.
We talked before the game, this Pella Christian team coming in about a 24% three-point shooting team. Blue Jays a little bit higher at 28%. Blue Jays with a significant more number of makes, 70 to 53.
Moeller able to tip that one out, brings the shot clock down to 31. DeVries goes back to get it. Back to Kokmarinsky. A runner across. Slaughter in the corner. Little helter-skelter this possession, it feels like. The Blue Jays doing a good job being aggressive defensively.
This is a fun battle between Hansen and Kokmarinsky inside. Two very physical, tough players.
Pull up two, no good. Addison Brown with the rebound.
Right at the end of the shot clock. Really good defensive possession for the Blue Jays.
Brown drives, spin, shot up, no good. Kaylee Hansen able to one-hand that ball. Gets Tierra cutting to the hoop, but Kokmarinsky with the block. Cross court to DeVries. Runner tried to feed Kokmarinsky. Kaylee got it tipped away. Yeah, that's going to be a matchup where you kind of hope they just get to go back and forth at it, and you don't, like they're both battling. You don't want to see either one of them fouled out because of it.
Exactly, especially Kaylee.
I mean, we obviously have our preference there.
Right.
We're kind of daring them to shoot a three-pointer.
Yeah, and DeVries is the one that looks like she has the best percentage of them all.
Kaylee reaches over and knocks that one out of bounds. Shot clock down to 4. Pella Christian will inbound under the hoop. Maybe a little further outside. Runner to inbound. Tenley tips that one, now down to 2 seconds.
Usually I'd say just grab that thing, but this low on the shot clock, it's going to be a tough look for Pella Christian to get something out of the corner here.
You're going to need those decimals to see if you're even allowed to get a shot off.
Reese is going to get it, though.
Oh, not going to get it. There's no way. I was going to say, there's no way that wasn't 2 seconds on a pivot like that. We have had very few shot clock violations this year on either side.
This has all the makings of a very low-scoring game, though.
Nice feed to Kaylee. Puts it up. Quick bucket. Good pass from Bergeron.
I love the hustle.
Addison on the ground. I'm shocked.
Yep.
Finley McDowell going to check in for the Blue Jays. Here, Bergeron to the bench. As you get that finish from Kaylee on replay. Ava Breams, number 11, and Ashlyn Vermeer, number 10, checking in for Pella Christian. Kaylee Hansen with the steal. Across the Muller, a little too much heat on it.
That was the extra spicy mustard there. Pella Christian's going to take a 30-second timeout and talk about the Blue Jay pressure.
So 4 minutes in, we do not have any fouls. We don't have a whole lot of shots yet either, though.
No.
The defense is aggressive.
Pella Christian's used, if they haven't turned the ball over, they've used all of the 35 seconds in at least 2 possessions. And Blue Jays really doing, in my opinion, if I can provide an opinion, making sure that Kaylee Hansen gets touches early and often in the lane.
Yep.
And, we talked about the one time they just kind of got the ball to her a little bit late. But she looks like she's kind of fired up for the challenge tonight. A little different focus look in her eyes.
DeVries with the ball. Blocked by Brown on the way out. I was going to say Addison touched it last. I could watch that in full speed 100 times and have no clue.
Yeah. The Blue Jays will drop out of their pressure and back to their man-to-man.
DeVries brings it across to Vermeer. Back to DeVries. Trying to feed Kochmaransky in the paint. Tipped away. Hansen ends up with it to Muller. McDowell outside. Muller gets it to Hansen. Hansen able to recover it. Going to set a screen. We'll get a little roll, but good job by Pella Christian following on that. Brown. That's, yeah. Couple too many. Unless you're in the NBA. I think that still would have been.
It's a gather step then.
I think if the Blue Jays keeping Rachel that far out by half court is a good start, making her come down late. Kaylee Hansen with the rebound. If you can keep the 12 rebound a game person out at the half court, that's a good sign. McDowell tips that one. Going to go out of bounds. Bergeron and Maddie Martin going to check in. Brown and Freed to the bench. This is Maddie's first appearance in the game. ball into Vermeer. Oh, actually, that's Breams. That's an 11. Her hair was covering the second number. A little harder to tell. That's Vermeer with the ball on the other side. Back to Breams. And we're going to get an offensive foul on Van Arendonk. Her first. I'm not sure I really saw what they saw, but they were battling underneath.
Yeah. You could probably call that on either player, but we'll take the call there. Blue Jays are really locked down defensively right now. If they can keep this kind of defensive focus.
Tierra steps back to the left, lays it in, no good. But Maddie Martin chases down the rebound, gets it to McDowell. Kaylee Hansen turnaround
I like it. What Kaylee did right there, she did not dribble the basketball. She kept the ball right up by her chin, didn't put it down where somebody could knock it away, just made a quick, decisive move. Bergeron's going to get called for the blocking foul on the sideline on the press.
You're going to get this replay here of Kaylee's shot.
Yeah, that's really nicely done there.
The shot or the replay?
Both. And that shows the growth of a sophomore post player.
Kokmarinsky into Breams. Shot up, no good. Finley McDowell challenging, but Breams was able to get the second shot up. McDowell has a little bit of a height mismatch there on the wrong side of it, but you get a jump ball.
Going to stay right here with the Blue Jays.
Tenley going to check in. Kaylee Hansen to the bench. See if she gets a little bit of an extended break through the last minute 20 of the first quarter.
Good opportunity for her to get rehydrated and catch her breath.
Moeller with the ball. Kier's got to be a little careful on that screen. Definitely a little bit of movement on that roll through, but
yeah.
Oh, nice fake. Going to be short on that one, though. Van Arendonk on the rebound. Vermeer entry pass back to Van Arendonk. Knocked away from behind by Bergeron. Bergeron ends up on the ground. And McDowell gets the rebound.
We got the and one circuit here tonight.
You did get a request for the and one from the Pella Christian bench. McDowell at the free throw line, back to Freed. Maddie Martin trying to post up inside. 10 seconds on the clock. Would have kind of liked McDowell to take that shot at the free throw line. Freed's going to find one there. No good. Kokmarinsky with the rebound. 5 seconds on the clock. Kokmarinsky shot up, going to be in and out. And McDowell gets the rebound, and that brings us to the end of the first quarter. Blue Jays leading 6-2. Take this opportunity to thank our sponsor, Brickhouse Fitness, for sponsoring all basketball broadcasts this year. Great local place right here in town. If you're looking for, some basketball court time, even if you're a, slightly older gentleman early in the morning. They get together around 5. Slightly older, meaning you might be 20, you might be 50, and you still might feel like you fit in.
But not 56. You can't.
I mean, there was a gentleman. He was coming over from Johnston. He was definitely older than you.
Wow.
And he never really missed. I think he had practiced his shooting a lot. But you can get in there for some basketball, weights. You can go run on some treadmills. If you want to go over there after this game, I'll go deadlift with you. It'll be fun. But
me deadlift?
I mean, anybody that's listening, I'll go over there after the game. So.
I'm just lifting so I can still move when I'm 80. Deadlifting is that's. I can shoot the ball too a little bit. I've told you that.
You've told us that. Honestly, we
getting up and down the court.
We're trying to figure out if we can like Mike challenge you while doing an interview to see if you can make that 15 out of 20 that you claimed.
I think I can do it.
I mean, I'm not saying somebody called you out, but there might have been somebody.
I get a few warm-ups, right?
You can have your 5 or 10 warm-up shots if that's what you need, but you don't get to take them in the middle.
Blue Jays have switched to a 2-3 zone now.
DeVries for 3, going to be off. Addison Brown rebound.
Really good defensive first quarter from both teams. I mean, the offense obviously wasn't setting the world on fire, but really good, solid defensive effort. Little fouling.
One each in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Rebound DeVries coming back the other way. Going to be close to a 5 count. I thought he put his fifth swing out there. But DeVries, three-pointer on the other side. No good. Kokmarinsky with the rebound. Loose ball knocked away. Still on the ground.
Good hustle from Berggren.
Vermeer picks it up. She's going to try and drive on this one. Still 20 seconds on the shot clock. Almost. A lot of court action here, like players on to the court. Van Arendonk gets the bucket. They're going to get Kaylee Hansen for the foul. That'll be her first foul.
Pella Christian team showed some good resiliency and toughness on that possession to finally get the ball inside. I don't like the fact that DeVries is getting some of those open looks from 3 because she's a good percentage-wise three-point shooter, and you don't want to tempt fate too much with that because we've seen opposing teams come in and shoot really well in this gym.
Brown cuts into the lane.
There's a good move.
Nice finish. DeVries gets the ball crossed. Gets it back. Cross court. Kaylee Hansen knocks that one out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Eagles, but we're down to 22 seconds. The Pella Christian coach would like that to be called a foul on the back.
And Kaylee does need to be careful there. Want her to stay aggressive, but
loose ball. Berger knocked it away. Was able to get it back. Feeds it ahead to Hansen. Hansen goes up strong. No love on the bucket. Kokmarinsky with her 5th rebound. Gets it across. Good closeout by Freed. Knocked away. Oh,
goodness gracious. Whew. That's where you say, I could have lived with that reaching over the top foul, but that looked pretty clean. Didn't get a good look, but that's going to send Kaylee to the bench with 2 fouls.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Libby Weston checks in for the Blue Jays. Three-pointer from DeVries in the corner. That was a little too perfectly set up.
Yep.
Mueller into Brown. Brown back out to Weston. Libby Weston for 3 and no good. That was a pass to Bergeron for 2.
Coach Hobley's going to talk things over and maybe point out that Justice DeVries is somebody we do not want to leave open. And I think with Kaylee going out of the game, just to make sure everybody's on the same page about what they're in defensively, whether it's their zone or their man-to-man, what their responsibilities and their assignments are at that time. Offensively, keep trying to get the ball inside. I think what Addison Brown's doing, attacking in the paint, is a good thing. It's gonna draw defenders and it's gonna open up some outside shooters. So keep up with the attack on that. Looks like they are going to come back with their zone, and I do like Libby Weston in the middle of that zone right there because she does tend to deflect a lot of passes and steal the basketball from that wing spot with those long arms.
Pella Christian brought Slaughter and Runner back into the game. I was going to say that was a little bit of a hop step. we've commented on this a few times too. I think the Blue Jays do a pretty good job of trying to get everybody a minute or two off of the court.
Yes.
Try to keep them more rested. Eagles have 3 players, I think, that haven't left yet.
Yeah, and they might either be in really good shape or they're going to feel it in the fourth quarter.
Weston fires up a 3 this time, no good. Berggren's there thought she had the rebound, had it knocked away. Loose ball on the ground. Muller's going to get tied up. I think about 9 people touched that ball before it was secured by somebody. McDowell going to check in. Morgan Muller to the bench. Berggren inbound. Freed open out top. Drops it off to Brown.
Pella Christian now
spacing issue.
Pella Christian now in a 2-3 zone as well. There we go.
Henley for 3. No good. He's got to start falling.
Yeah, that's a good shot. That's the shot you want to get in the offense, though.
Tierra wanted to give the ball to the bench. Good hustle on the baseline or on the sideline there, trying to knock that one away. DeVries with the ball. McDowell out tight when she has it now. Kokmarinsky setting up the screen. High pass out of bounds.
Jeff Hansen towing up for a 3-pointer over there in the corner.
Yeah. That'd be a tough angle. He's a little bit behind the hoop.
He is, but I've seen him shoot too. He's
a marksman.
These old guys, you can't take him for granted.
Kokmarinsky with the steal, looking to go coast to coast. Dumps it off, but Addison Brown actually chases it down. Berggren going to try and push ahead. Brown for a long 2, no good. Going to rush that one just a little bit.
Little quick there.
Under 4 minutes now. That ball is going to go over and back, and we're going to get another forced turnover by the Blue Jays.
Yep.
Looks like Muller and Martin are checking in, and Weston and Brown to the bench.
Paul Christian's going to stay in that 2-3 zone. That's been a defense that's given the Blue Jays some fits. They really need to attack that high post area. And without Addison Brown, without Kaylee in there, it's not really anybody that plays that spot with regular time. And you see they miss a 2. Kokmarinsky with another rebound.
I don't think we're going to hold her below her average at this pace.
Maybe her scoring average, though.
That does seem like the more important one to keep somebody under. That ball is deflected. And Muller's going to pick up a cheap foul in the backcourt. Just a little too aggressive as she was turning back to come up court.
Yep.
Kaylee going to get back into the game with her 2 fouls. Freed going to get some time on the bench.
Yeah, and I think that might be more offensive strategy than defensive. Hopefully Kaylee can keep herself away from getting that 3rd.
Being awfully risky with those high passes. Kokmarinsky going to try to bank it. No good. Kaylee Hansen rebound. Good box out. Muller out top now. Yeah, Berggren and Hansen on the same side. Little give and go action. Just high on the rebound. Berggren gets it back and is fouled on the way.
Yeah.
Good tip from Maddie Martin to get it over to Berggren.
Exactly. Maddie Martin kept that ball alive into Berggren's hands. And these will be the first free throw shot of the game for the Blue Jays. Pella Christian has shot 1 by Van Arendonk on an and 1.
Berggren no good on the first one. Tierra's second one up And no good also. Hansen almost tipped that one away, but Van Arendonk is able to secure it. Van Arendonk, good positioning, but not able to finish. Gets the rebound, not able to finish the second one either. That's a tough matchup for Finley. She's given up, looks like maybe 4 or 5 inches almost on that. McDowell for 3.
Got it. Big shot.
Runner gets it across. Back to DeVries. Again, just a little lackadaisical on a lot of those passes. Kaylee Hansen with the block from behind. We're going to get a jump ball as Finley ties up with Kokmarinski. What do we got for a replay here? Oh, that's McDowell's three-pointer. Beautiful.
Rolled that thing in.
Berggren to the bench. Tinley Freed back out on the court. Freed, Hansen, Martin, Moeller, and McDowell. Haley swats that pass out of bounds. For the Eagles, it's DeVries, Slaughter, Runner, Van Arendonk, and Kokmarinski. Runner inbounding from the corner. To DeVries. Slaughter. Back out to Runner. Van Arendonk tried to pass it in the paint. Loose ball picked up by DeVries. Maddie Martin diving on the court to keep that one alive.
Shot clock becoming a factor again.
And that's going to go Blue Jay ball. The Pella Christian player not very happy, but I actually thought that might have been more positioning on the inside than the one she got called for the offensive foul on.
That's right. And Addison Brown's going to come in for Kaylee Hansen, keep her with 2 fouls going into the half, it would appear.
Freed in the corner for 3.
There we
Good.
Go. She's not going to miss that much. Like she's going to make you pay for that.
So very similar to Finley's with the same little result. Moeller picks off the pass, blocked, out to McDowell, in to Brown, blocked again. Man, Kokmarinski's a wrecking crew in there, but Tinley Freed for 3. Oh, no good. McDowell rebound and almost got pushed out of bounds. Freed now at the free throw line, going to be short. That was a chaotic couple of minutes. Well, not even a couple of minutes. That was a chaotic 30 seconds.
Maybe 15 seconds. Quick foul on Brown. That's just her first.
Replay of Freed's three-pointer. Sometimes called a Freed pointer.
A Freed pointer. Saw her brother hit 1,000 points in his career
at Mount Mercy.
Mount Mercy.
DeVries with 6 seconds on the shot clock still. Slaughter's shot is short. Freed gets the rebound.
I think Martin might have got a piece of that shot with the block.
And that's going to bring us to halftime. Blue Jays leading 16-8. We'll step aside for halftime and be back for second half action. Go Jays!
Referral Athletic Booster Club is supported in part by generous donations from these local businesses. At the MVP level, A&N Electric and Controls Incorporation, Parks Custom Homes, Plaza RV, Kimball and Beecher Family Dentistry, and Bondurant Men's Club. At the champion level, Densmore Insurance. All-star business sponsors are RNS Painting, Photos by Ben, Bondurant Lions Club, Planet Fitness, and the Bondurant Animal Clinic. And finally, partners of the Booster Club include Twist Soda Shop, Kona Ice, Style by Desiree Salon and Boutique, Garrett Burkett, Agent, American Family Insurance. Thank you for your support of Blue Jay Athletics.
right, welcome back. Second half action here in our non-conference matchup between the Eagles and the Blue Jays. A little bird fight going on. Leading scorers for the Blue Jays in the first half, Kaylee Hansen with 6, 3 for Tenley and Finley, and 2 for Addison and Tierra. For Pella Christian, Van Arendonk and DeVries with 3, and Ava Breams with 2. Blue Jays will have the ball to start the second half.
Saw a little more offense in that second quarter after a very, very defensive first quarter. Pella Christian in a 2-3 zone. And you can see the top half of that lane is wide open. We can get some touches in there.
Hansen freed back out to Muller. Muller going to light up a three-pointer short. And Arendonk with the rebound. Kokmarinsky brings it up court. To Slaughter, back to Kokmarinsky. Good cut, good finish.
Yeah, Kaylee Hansen was not in her spot in the zone right there, and I think that's what opened up that spot.
Freed cross court to Bergeron. Had Kaylee coming on the backside. Didn't see her over there.
That was Kokmarinsky's first basket of the game, coming in as their leading scorer.
It's going to be a foul on Slaughter. Her first. She didn't really get a whole lot of shots up. Probably only took 2, maybe 3 in the first half.
Yeah, took some mid-range shots, probably more than anything.
Yeah.
Not really anything close to her around the basket.
Bergeron to shot up, fouled on the way. Van Arendonk with the foul. That'll be her second. Hansen to the line for 2. Blue Jays looking for their first made free throw of the night.
They were 0 for 2 in the first half. Pella Christian was 1 of 1. Still looking for the first.
Still looking. I like to joke that we are very 50%-ish on free throws. Usually every possession, it seems like when we go, it's 1 for 2. And there's the one. Blue Jays picking up a press. DeVries breaks across the court. And Tenley going to put her hands down and create the foul.
She had her cut off, and it's hard to think about taking a charge from somebody full speed like that, but she just stood her ground there. She might have drawn that offensive foul. Blue Jays are man-to-man again.
Slaughter coming around the other side. Now Runner with it. Slaughter lines up a three-pointer. That one's going to be off the backboard. No good. Van Arendonk with the rebound. Kokmarinsky with the ball. Looking to drive on Hansen. Tough angled shot. No good. Bergeron pulls that rebound down.
Really good defense from Kaylee Hansen there.
A spacing issue for the Jays here, and DeVries going to reach in and foul Tierra.
I'm just laughing, just watching parent reactions, both sides. It's hard, having been there.
Brown into Bergeron, across to Hansen. Loose ball on the ground. Addison got it. A little quick with that jump ball. I thought you could have let him fight for it a little bit. But
I think Kaylee didn't get that shot off cleanly because she was worried about coming down on her own teammate there. Blue Jays back in their pressure look here.
Good trap, but DeVries is open for 3 now. Thankfully missed. Bergeron with the rebound. Freed for 3. Bring the rain.
Man, there was extra arch on that basketball. Woo.
Loose ball, almost saved by DeVries. Takes a few steps up, but going to be a turnover coming to the Jays. You got a replay here. You're going to have to go real high up.
Wow.
Good job, Brayden Collins getting the arc all the way up there.
Almost hit the rafters.
Freed in the corner this time for 3. Ooh, Muller back to Freed.
Shoot it again.
She should have. Freed going to try and drive this time. High off the backboard.
Nice job by Tinley Freed there. Came out hard on her to prevent the perimeter shot. Went right around, showed her a mid-range game there. Got to the basket.
Did they just start a ball game over chant? I'm very disappointed in that.
Yeah, they need
to be smarter than that. Come on. Silly student section.
So we got conference wrestling coming up this weekend.
Well, so before you go conference wrestling, tomorrow Lauren Watson will be all the way over in Glenwood trying to qualify for state on girls regionals. So good luck, Lauren. I have high confidence that she will be qualifying at 110 pounds, but
and
you got to go out there and wrestle.
And she goes in as the 1 seed in that particular meet, I would think.
I think so. 1 or 2. I'd have to go back and look at who was all in that district, but she's going to be high seeded there either way. And then Saturday, Blue Jay boys wrestling will have conference. That is Ballard, maybe?
Okay. And we're the regular season champs. We
were undefeated in the regular season.
Who's gonna push us for the tournament title?
I think Boone probably has a real good tournament team. They've got some high quality wrestlers that could fit and take some high spots on the podium. Tournament scoring for wrestling's an interesting beast because of how it is. You get rewarded a lot more highly for guys on top. So if Nolan and Jaron and Kobe can end up on top of the podium, that'll go a long way for securing that. Bucket up, no good for Freed with the rebound.
Some good shots there for Pella Christian. Just can't get him to go down.
Bergen, good job sneaking up and under.
Doesn't show up on the score sheet, but Bergeron's had a really nice game. She's been active defensively, creating some shots for her teammates, getting to the free throw line. She's got to convert there now.
Gets that one. That foul was on Addie Van Arendonk, her third. Also checked into the game, number 20, Finley Snyder for the Eagles. 1 for 2 at the line. Whew. Going to say that was out on the Jays. DeVries with the ball.
There's your height mismatch.
Yeah.
Pella Christian needs to take better advantage of.
Reams rolled that one in. Used the bottom of the rim to roll it up and over.
Pella Christian back man-to-man now.
Tinley to Bergeron on the back cut. Just took her eyes off it for a second.
Good cut. Good cut. Good pass. Just couldn't quite execute the connection.
Good recovery. Blocked by Kaylee Hansen.
Really good help defense.
I thought she was going to go full swing and just foul the heck out of her. So glad she changed her mind halfway up and just went straight up and down. Freed going to drive off the backboard again. Oh, I thought that was in.
Finley Freed showing her dribble penetration game tonight.
Hakmaransky to DeVries on the drive. Layup off the backboard. Jessa DeVries with a layup giving her 5 points.
Eagles get that lead back down under 10.
Moeller drives, dumps it off to Hansen, who has it taken away by Van Arendonk. Drops it off. Now Kakmarinsky at the free throw line. No good, but goes right to Van Arendonk. Back out DeVries for 3. No good. Kaylee Hansen secures the rebound that time.
Just some tough shooting luck for the Eagles. Getting some good opportunities, just not being able to capitalize.
McDowell now drive. Lane opens up for her. Hansen gets the rebound, put back good.
Nice work. Coach Obley takes a quick timeout. I like Coach Obley's use of the timeout. You know, a lot of times coaches use timeouts maybe when they're unhappy, and I think she does a good job of using timeouts to remind her team of what they're doing well, to teach, and she's a really good teacher, and to coach them up a little bit. And she's got does a good job also of delegating to her assistants and letting them coach her team up as well.
I suppose the other wrestling you have coming up next Tuesday, the boys team will be wrestling in regional duels. They'll be headed over to Iowa City to wrestle North Scott, and then if they win, they will get Iowa City West.
And where's West rated as a team this year?
They are number 7. I think we have a real competitive chance in both of these. I mean, you got to win the first one to get the second one,
right.
But I think we have a shot at both. We'll have to show up, wrestle well, but it'll be a fun matchup for them. You and I will probably be sitting here because we have a home game mega night against Carroll, I believe, that night. So
we got a bunch of those next week.
We do.
Pella Christian's really right now trying to get the ball into the likes of Van Arendonk and Breams and taking advantage of some height mismatches successfully at this point. Getting that lead back to 9, or deficit for them back to 9.
Tomorrow night is another mega night for basketball action, but that one will be at Boone. Hanson, long 2, no good. An Arendonk rebound.
Yeah, there's a reach. Again, really trying to pound that ball inside right now.
Second foul on Martin. Freed going to check in. Hanson going to go to the bench. Again, you've gotten 6 minutes of the third quarter without Hanson picking up the third. You're probably feeling
really
pretty happy about that situation. Obviously, you picked up a couple on Martin and one on Freed, but those were the first ones for both of them. Van Arendonk trying to post up on McDowell. Finley doing a good job trying to battle in there. Loose ball in the air. DeVries checks it down and out of bounds off of DeVries.
She's got those mismatches, but the Blue Jay help defenders are really coming off their player and giving good help, knock the ball away, create a little bit of havoc. They're going to have to continue to do that, or they might have to switch to a zone to fight that height disadvantage.
Freed spin, left hand shot up, no good. Marinsky with another rebound. Gets it ahead to Van Arendonk. Libby Weston got a hand on it, but not able to get the ball away from her. Martin not able to knock that one. Breams, another shot, much like the last one, barely high enough to get over the rim. Moeller drive up, no good. She is fouled on the way in by DeVries.
Really nice take by Morgan Muller there, using the left hand, getting herself fouled. Kind of a big moment in the game, too. Need to stop the momentum that Pella Christian has right now.
The room got quiet enough you could even hear the net splash.
This is what senior point guards have to do. They got to knock free throws down in crucial situations.
Hits them both.
Good job by Morgan. Gets that lead back to 9.
And she's going to get a quick breather.
See if they can get a stop here and kind of right the ship. Let's see where Pella Christian's going to go with that. Those height mismatches again. Blue Jays are now in a 1-3-1. They've used this zone every once in a while, and that's a quick turnover from Pella Christian. So I don't know if that new defensive look is what created that turnover, but just that quick change into a 1-3-1, sometimes you haven't seen it all game. That's a really nice change of pace.
Are you sure the official just didn't call for the ball?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Let's see if we can get a three-point shot for Tinley Freed here.
She drives the hoop. Kick out Weston. Weston, three-pointer up. Going to be no good off the front of the rim. Kukmarinsky gets her 10th rebound of the game. Cross court. DeVries gets back in the corner. Weston knocks that ball away, and that's going Blue Jay ball. Weston stole it, and Arendonk knocked it out. Got 28 seconds. Shot clock is off.
Really would like to see the Blue Jays play for one here if they can. Keep that lead at 9. Means you built on your halftime lead if you can do that.
I was kind of hoping they'd push it to double digits on this, but
well, I would like to see that, but minimally you keep it at 9.
Now you're under 10 seconds. You're probably going to get that last shot. Berggren drive, kick out. Finley McDowell for 3. Oh.
Don't foul.
Breams gets the rebound.
Whew. That was right on line.
Nothing but net.
That was right on line.
27-18 after 3.
That was a 11-10 quarter for the Blue Jays, so it felt like Pella Christian made up some ground there, but in reality, not the case. They did cut what was a double-digit lead back down under 10. I think Blue Jays got a little quick with some of their offensive possessions. You know, when you have a lead like that, you want to maybe work that clock. You kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone by working clock and getting a little bit better shot later in the shot clock, leaving Pella Christian with less time to mount any type of comeback.
Circling back on an event from last week, Kason Marlowe with that 300 game in bowling. Still pretty impressive, like I haven't forgot about it. But I saw a post this week. I think it was only one of like 5 or 6 300 games in Iowa so far this year.
Okay.
Yeah. Which, I mean, there's a lot of bowling
in high school bowling?
In high school,
okay, okay. That's surprising to me that many have done it. That's pretty awesome.
And maybe I misread it. Maybe it's not just this season, but
that's like, to me, that's more impressive than a hole-in-one. Like, you can catch lightning in a bottle and have a hole-in-one in golf, but a 300 bowling game, like, that's that's strike after strike after strike.
Moeller for 3 off the front of the rim. No good. Going to go out of bounds.
Well, for the Blue Jays, this game's going to be won on the defensive end, so they got to keep getting stops. They've got their taller team in. They're back in a 2-3 zone here. They just need to find. They just need to make sure they find number 1 and not give her any easy looks.
Good flyby allowed by Van Arendonk to get the bucket. Freed with the ball. Brown.
Yeah, that was a product of really just not very good spacing by the Blue Jays. They just kind of all got congealed into the same general area on the floor. They need to have better spacing, better patience. Got to try to get this game finished off. Nah, that's not good.
Left that one short, luckily. Hansen and Kakmaransky. Can we have a wrestling match between them after this?
I think that'd be fun. Let's just go right up to the wrestling room.
I don't know that either one of them has any experience with it, and I don't think it matters.
Yeah, they're going to try to get DeVries a 3-point shot here.
Snyder with it. DeVries to the other side for 3 this time. No good. Snyder rebound. That seems to be the game plan right now, is trying to get DeVries the 3.
Or somebody in the middle of the lane. They've really done a nice job with Van Arendonk and Breams.
Hansen got a piece of that one. Snyder keeps it. Good trap. Good defense. Ooh.
I don't know what the Pella Christian coach is upset about there.
I'm a little confused by it too. I actually was convinced that maybe I didn't understand the foul.
And I also thought that the Blue Jay defender, I think it was Addison Brown, was pretty straight up there. So I don't know.
Well, Kaylee was the one that came over late, so it was on the earlier when, like, the trap almost. So
yeah.
The official that called it was out by midcourt, so he had a different angle maybe than what we were watching too.
I prefer the way our coach acts.
Rachel hits 1 out of 2.
I can say that as a Homer announcer, can't I?
You absolutely can. All right, well, this might be one of those times for those timeouts that you don't like as much.
Right. Just kind of steady the ship a little bit. Blue Jays are going to stick back in that 2-3 zone.
DeVries three-pointer that time, and yeah.
Just too many, giving her too many looks. Lead down to 3. There, Coach Obley is going to take a timeout.
So a 3-point ball game now, the closest it's been since the first quarter.
Yeah, so I think you really kind of need to go back to what got you here, and that's getting 34 some touches on the inside. If you can get Tinley Freed an open 3-point shot. I like the dribble penetration that Bergeron's given us tonight. I like what Addison Brown's done when she's gotten the ball on the high post and gone to work a little bit in there. So they got to get back to what their strengths are, showing some patience. Just seems like from the middle of the third quarter on, everything's been a little bit rushed on the offensive side of things. And then defensively, if you're going to sit back in that zone, you better know where Jessa DeVries is. You better account for the post players kind of cutting in and out of the lane area. And then you just have to rebound, because I think we've given them multiple opportunities off missed shots out of that zone. So maybe they'll switch back to man-to-man. It seemed like we were playing a little more aggressively in that defense. But a lot of game to go here. 5:49, 3-point lead. You're still in control of the game. Got to make some winning plays now.
Hansen gets all the way, lays it up and in. Good answer from
like
Kaylee Hansen. Yeah. Kind of making a statement like, no, I'm the ball player out here.
Yeah, I am her. And a turnover.
Bergeron slows it down, gets it back to Mueller. DeVries picking up that defense out there. Loose ball. Hansen ends up with a shot up. No good. Ends up on the ground. They're saying piece blocked. Snyder into Breams. Knocked out. Get a replay here of Kaylee driving in. DeVries with the ball. Breams underneath. Had it knocked away by Hansen. McDowell ends up with it. Oh. Just a little bit of miscommunication here. I found my post, by the way. 6 300 games this season on the boys' side.
Okay.
So apparently there's better bowlers than us.
Finley Snyder, number 20, does not want to shoot the 3-point shot.
Kakmarinsky with the long one. Freed gets the rebound off the miss.
Good box out. Good rebound. Show some patience here. Play together. Do your job.
Finish with points.
Yes.
Dowell takes it cross court. Trying to utilize that shot clock. Moeller out to Freed. Tinley is going to get a little hot step.
Yep, just got in a hurry there. You can kind of live with the dead ball turnovers as opposed to a live ball, steal and scoop and the other way for a layup. You don't want any turnovers at this point, but that's preferable to the live ball turnovers.
Get your defense set up. Breams really trying to push McDowell out of the paint. Kaylee's setting up to help on that. Van Arndonk, and they're going to call the foul.
Oh, goodness.
I think on Libby.
Yeah.
No. They called it on Kaylee.
Okay.
I would have thought that would have been on Libby if you were going to call it. Libby gets a hand on that one, too.
There's that play again.
Leaves that one short. Weston with the rebound. Big rebound.
They're going to call a foul on Morgan. Nope. Yeah, they are going to call it.
Yeah.
They've got to know that play's coming. When DeVries is throwing the ball in underneath, like it's going to go back out to her. And they might have something set up for her right here as well.
Marinsky in the paint. Out to Snyder. Snyder going to take that three. No good. Hansen and Kokmarinsky on the say a foul. Kokmarinsky secured the ball. That's on Kaylee. That's number 4. Certainly can't blame her for that one. You're going up for the rebound. And
Coach Obley's going to stick with Kaylee here with just 3:28 left in the game. But sure don't want to see a quick one on her. Oh,
Moeller tips that one out.
Could have had a steal there.
Good read by Bergeron to get out there on DeVries. McDowell with the steal.
And there's the foul. There we go. Nice job by Finley to get that steal and then really be strong with the ball and keep possession. Yep. Just the first foul on Pella Christian in the quarter, so they've got several to give. They probably would strategically do well to play very, very aggressive and give a few fouls here.
Well, that was on Vermeer. Van Arendonk's the only one. She has 3 fouls. Nobody else has more than 2. So
DeVries has 3 on the board.
Maybe I missed one. Freed with the turnaround. No good.
That's a really good shot. You can live with that shot.
Under 3 minutes now. Snyder behind the back.
Find number 1 in the corner there. Don't forget about her. Don't forget about her.
Oh, Hansen swats that one back. Return to sender. Runner tries to go backdoor. Kokmarinsky gets the bucket.
Just her second field goal. She's got 5 on the night. And again, we've got a 3-point game.
You're going to see Addison Brown check into the next break. She's had maybe a little longer break than what I feel like she's used to.
Yeah, pretty prolonged and like getting her steadiness back on the court.
McDowell looking to drive baseline. Knocked out of bounds. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Brown going to come in. McDowell to the bench.
So you're back with your starters now. Gotta go. You gotta go.
And they're going to get a walk there. Be a good time for someone to make a big defensive play.
Yep. Staying in that zone.
Oh, nice pass underneath to Van Arndonk. And they're going to call the 3-second in the lane.
Hadn't.
I don't know that we've seen that all year.
Haven't seen it all year, I don't think.
I'm wondering if maybe a coach from the bench implied, hey, they've been camping. You might want to keep an eye on that.
Yep.
Respectfully gets you the call, usually a better chance than disrespectfully. So I'm assuming it was hard for us to notice.
I think they're really working to get the ball into Kayla Hansen, but just Pella Christian's done a good job to keep her away.
Moeller now drives, gets through, and one! Woo! Morgan Moeller. There's your senior leadership you've been asking for on this game.
Morgan saw a gap there and just exploded the hole. You see that right there. Boom. And one.
DeVries foul, maybe her 4th. Morgan hits the free throw for the old-fashioned three-point play. And you're going to get a timeout by the Eagles with 1:13 left on the clock and a 6-point ball game. And a lot more comfortable timeout than if she doesn't hit that.
No. That's there's your winning play, winning plays that you like to see, and the game's not over yet, but gives you a little bit of breathing room. You know, a 6-point lead in a 32-26 game is different than a 6-point lead in an 88-82 kind of game. But coming out of this timeout, you know, you got to imagine Pella Christian's doing one of two things. They're either setting Jessa DeVries up for a 3-point shot. Might be a little bit early for that. Otherwise, they're going to work that triangle of Van Arendonk, Breams, and Kakmarinsky. That's been kind of a tough puzzle for the Blue Jays to solve here in the second half, is that inside game from Pella Christian, that height advantage. You can kind of see that height advantage when they took the court tonight. But really the Blue Jays have done a nice job, and they've kind of swarmed to the basketball whenever the ball's gone inside to kind of neutralize that a little bit.
Worth noting that we do have 4 fouls on the Blue Jays, so any additional fouls will send the Eagles to the line. Snyder to DeVries in the corner. Good closeout by Freed. Using a lot of the clock here.
Just stay right with
Addison Brown with a great read and just steps right in to steal that.
Yep, now Pella Christian's going to have to play the foul game. I don't think they want to play out the full 35 seconds here.
That just goes out of bounds.
Blue Jays staying in that zone. They match up top. Don't want to lose DeVries. Hedge hard towards her. Know right where she is.
3-pointer from Kakmarinsky. No good. Shot up. No good. Rebound Van Arendonk. A lot of passes. Kakmarinsky willing to shoot that 3. Hansen going to chase down the rebound. Gets it ahead to Bergeron.
Okay. Big rebound there by Kaylee Hansen. Yep. You know, Kakmarinsky, it looked like was going to try to run that thing down, but Kaylee got the vice grips on it. Now the Blue Jays just need to get the ball in clean, and Pella Christian will come and foul them if you just hold on to the basketball, but you got to get it in clean. Hopefully.
I think somebody should just take off down court and, like Kaylee Hansen, just take off past half court all of a sudden. Get it into the front court.
There's your foul.
First one on Rachel.
One more to give. One more to send the Blue Jays to the line.
Every foul the rest of the way.
I kind of think I'd like Morgan Muller to catch this ball.
Plus, you might get the side benefit of getting DeVries fouled out.
There you go. How often do our wishes come true?
I would also like to win the lotto.
I would like a trip to Hawaii. I'd rather win the lottery, actually.
If I win a lotto, I can afford a trip to Hawaii, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Muller to the line with 12.9 remaining. Trying to build dramatic effect.
Yep, make this a 3-possession game. I'm not thinking Pella Christian's probably going to make 2 threes to tie it up here, but this would almost certainly clinch it. There she goes.
6 points for Muller, all in the second half. Corner 3, no good. Hansen with another rebound.
And she got fouled.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're going to let somebody get hurt if you let that one keep going. Foul on Slacker, her second. Kaylee to the line for 2 with 2.2 remaining. I'm a little surprised Addison's going down there for the rebound.
I used to tell my players that would get in there, if you foul, just don't come back tomorrow.
Kaylee goes 1 for 2 at the line. Pushing her up to a dozen. And that's going to be the ball game. Blue Jays are victorious 34-26. A little back and forth there. Blue Jays close out at the right time. You're going to have leading scorer for the Blue Jays, Kaylee Hansen with a dozen, and looks like about 7 rebounds. Tenley Freed with 8 points and a few rebounds. 6 points from Morgan Moeller, all in the second half. Tierra Bergener with 3. Finley McDowell with 3. Addison Brown with 2. We have our 2 post-game awards that we do. We have our Brick House Fitness Protect This House Player of the Game. The defense we talked about was pretty stifling early on, so you definitely got some options. You got any places you're leading here?
Yeah, definitely. And I think when you look at Protect This House, you're talking about the defensive end, but you're also saying this is our home court. We're not going to let you get a win here tonight. And Morgan Muller's defense was outstanding all night. And in the clutch, she really came up big. 4 for 5 from the free throw line in the fourth quarter, 6 points, all in the second half, and that big 3-point play that kind of stopped all the momentum that Pella Christian had when it looked like this game could get away from the Blue Jays. So Morgan Muller is our Brick House Fitness. I didn't really get a second from you on that.
You got it.
I'm going with it. She's our Brick House Fitness Protect This House player of the night.
And I think you mentioned a lot of things. You could have made an argument for her as the Vision Bank player of the game as well. That stopping the momentum they had and the clutch buckets down to the end. But I think you really got to look at what Kaylee Hansen was able to do. The 6 points, the first 6 points in the second. Her 8 rebounds, but also Kyle Mariinsky's a great rebounder. She got a lot of those, and every single rebound in the paint between those two was a battle. There weren't any freebies, and so I think if Kaylee's not in there, Rachel might have 20.
Yeah.
And so I think that's where I would lead.
100%. Kaylee, I said from the beginning, she kind of had that eye of the tiger. Like, she was up for the challenge. I think she knew Kak Mariinsky was a good player coming in, and really good to see somebody say, you know what, tonight I'm going to take on that challenge and I'm going to outplay their best player. And she did.
So Kaylee Hansen, your Vision Bank player of the game. Vision Bank, see what we can do for you tonight. That's a Blue Jay victory, and we'll see you next week. Go Jays.
Go Jays.